guys, it's Jessica from craftingandstampin.blogspot.com, and today we're going to make the third and final card from the Kaleidoscope card making workshop on the go. It's this card right here, which actually looks like this when you're done making it. This is, like I said, from the card making workshop on the go. With the card making workshop on the go, you're going to get enough card bases and envelopes and paper to make 15 cards. You'll be making 3 of each, so you'll be able to make, I'll show you. So you're going to make 5 of this card, which is the card that you saw yesterday if you watched my videos. I did all 5 of mine already. And then 5 of this card, which this was 2 days ago. And oops, I'm glad I pulled this out. I never trimmed this part off. There we go. So you'll get to make 5 of each card, and then you're going to have a bunch of birthday cards. This card says pretty feminine to me. Why do we seem like we're out of focus? That one feels pretty feminine to me. These ones feel pretty masculine, especially when you don't add the gems. Kind of feels like a real masculine card to me, if you ask me, and I really like that because I never have enough male cards. And then this card could totally be male, female, child, no child, adult. This card just screams perfect to me, any age. Just a great all-around birthday card. So let's go ahead and get started making this card. So we're going to go ahead and use these stamps, which also come with the card making workshop on the go, which I forgot to say. It's a size D stamp set. It's a really nice stamp set. It's really versatile, especially for, like I said, birthday cards. You can go ahead and, add the sentiments on the inside of the cards, which I always fail to do, and I really need to start getting on track with that. That way I don't have to scramble last minute, like I already have the card made, but to go ahead and stamp something. So we're going to go ahead and get started with making this card. So let's go ahead and get our shimmer trim. Oops, I keep knocking into my camera. Maybe that'll work a little better now. We'll see. So let's go ahead and make sure that it is the right size. And it appears to be. And I'm just going to go ahead and get these pieces cut now real quick while I'm doing this with you guys. That way it's done for me, and I can go ahead and finish making the rest of the cards. The best way to do these cards is assembly line style for sure. It's just so much easier if you do it like that. You also get, I forgot to mention this too, I think. I guess because I'm filming all of these videos the same day, even though you're seeing them in 3 different days. I completely failed to mention that you're going to get a pack of the green shimmer trim and the enamel gems to go ahead and create all 15 of your cards as well. So, sorry I forgot to mention that. But anyway, there's my shimmer trim that I did for the cards. So let's go ahead and get this first shimmer trim piece down. If this is the first time you're watching me do this, you'll see that the shimmer trim has a carrier sheet. I'm trying to... There we go. See how it's very clear, I know, but obviously. But it's sticky. See how my hand kind of sticks to that? So this is going to stick right to our card base. There's no getting any ATG or any liquid glass or anything. We'll just go ahead and get it set on. And I always line up on my grid marks. Even though that's a little crooked there. At least when I line it up here, it won't be. So see? Right ahead. Just adhered itself. I love our shimmer trim, so awesome. And the white shimmer trim can totally be drawn on with a marker, so you can change it to any color you need. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. So let's go ahead and get our next little pieces. Now I already went ahead, I cut all the pieces. That's the very first thing I do whenever I make a card making workshop on the go, is I get every piece cut and I separate it by the card. So that way when I am ready to do assembly line style, I can just go ahead, grab and go. It's the quickest way to do it, and it's quite easy if you ask me. So I just always do it like that. I'm going to go ahead and try and adhere this down just like this. Let's see if that works this time. Perfecto. There we go. Just have a little bit of the overhang. Okay, get that off. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and get started with our stamping. Now, I think I stamped too low last time, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on stamping a little higher this time. So I want my balloons. Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to stamp Celebrate. Let's get this out of the way. Oops, that's not big enough. I need to use this one. I'm actually going to get all 5 of my stamps out of the way for this. Now, make sure if this is your first time using this stamp set, you apply this to your skin, the stamp. And the reason why you're doing that is that's going to help to get rid of any excess acrylic that may have been stuck to the stamp set. Now, for these cards, we're using Slate, Pixie, Canaray, and Pear ink pads. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Slate ink pad. And I'm going to go ahead and get this inked up. And because this is kind of a bigger stamp, I always flip my stamp upside down and just put the ink pad across it. I just kind of feel like I get a smoother stamp when I do that. Oh gosh. Okay. And this, it doesn't have to be any particular way because we're going to fussy cut it. And I don't like the way that's stamped, so we're going to go ahead and do more. Much better. Okay. Just want to get them all done, that way this big stamp is finished and I don't have to come back to it anymore. Why is it looking like that? There we go. I think it's just the way my sun's shining in on this. Yeah, because that looks great. Well, this one looks better, but that still looks good. Just has to dry. Okay, last time we're going to stamp this one, and I won't be doing any of the other 5 or the 4 that I have left with you guys on video. I just wanted to get this out of the way because it's such a big stamp. And I can totally see getting my hand stuck in it if I don't clean it now. So we're actually just going to put it off to the side. We're not even going to use it. So let's go ahead and get started with stamping with our balloons. How fun is this going to be? Now, the way I did this was I started with the littlest balloon, which is going to be this guy. And I started with my Canaray ink because it's the latest one. And that way I could just quick stamp down and call it a day. Stamp right on to the next one. Where is the card base? Here it is. Now what I learned was that I went too far down the last time I made this. So let's go ahead and come up a little bit further this time. Okay, and then I'm going to do some quick side stamping so that way I can get the bulk of the yellow off. I'm going to move that out of the way. Let's go to my Canaray, which is my second darkest color, and we're going to stamp this guy closer to the top in the center. Okay, and then I'll just stamp off one time. Now let's go ahead and get our Pear, which is our darkest color. And once again, I want to have that guy closer to the top so I have room for my strings. So next, after we're done that, we're going to go ahead and get the biggest balloon, which is this guy right here. And we're going to stamp the Canaray next, because like I said, is the lightest color. Okay, and it's easier to stamp over without cleaning. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp like that. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp off one time, and then I'm going to go right into my Pear, and I'm going to finish the stamping for this. There we go. My balloons are all done. Well, you know what? I can leave these open because I still got to do my confetti. Now let's go ahead and get And here, let me show you guys how it looks so far. Now, I made myself a little, hopefully this is dry because I was testing something out. Made myself a little shim, if you will. So that way I can go ahead and not stamp on what I already put down. So hopefully it stays in place again like it did last time. We shall see. But let's go ahead and get our little balloon string. Last time when I was making this card, I actually dropped the stamp on the card and I was a little mad. What can you do though? Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this is gonna look. I'm trying to do this so that way you guys can see, but in the same sense that way I can see as well. See, I didn't do it hard enough. That's okay though, I'll fix it. Wanna know how we're gonna fix it too? We're gonna pull the paper up. Go. There we go. Perfect. See? Very cute. Now let's go ahead and get our little confetti stamp and stamp some confetti on the card. So we're going to start with our latest color, which was our yellow. And we're just going to put some pops of confetti around. And then I'll quick stamp off. Go into the pink. And we'll pop some over here. We'll put some over here. We'll stamp off. Let's get into our green. Put some over here. And we'll get some over here. There we go. How cute. You know what? We need a little more confetti. Let's do another pop of the green. Here. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, now, gotta come back to celebrate and we're gonna fussy cut this. Ouch. Be careful, these scissors are very sharp. Ooh. A little too wide. There we go. Okay. There's our little banner. Let's come and use some of our little glitter gems. Oops. Okay, we'll get some of our pieces. 1, 2, 3. Get this stuck on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Get this right in the center of our card. There we go. There's our third card. How cute. How simple. Love, love, love. Oh, look what I did. Oh, I'll have to cover that up strategically. That's what I get for having ink pads open. But I will have all information down below showing you exactly what you need to purchase for this workshop on the go. Like I said, $24.95. You can't beat that value. It's a great deal, and you will totally love making these cards. They're so easy, no Cricut required, and they are awesome birthday cards to have on hand. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Everything will be listed down below, and I hope to catch you crafting and stamping. Bye!